Hello lovelies, thank you all very much for joining me, old and new subscribers. I love you all to death. Today's all about strawberries. I did tell the girls at Born Pretty I was going to do strawberry picnic nails, and I'm going to use these colours and stickers, well some of these colours. Yeah, so stickers, nail art, strawberry picnic nails. And I got all these on the last video, so you can see them swatched on there if you like, but I'm going to use most of them anyway. So these were the Silky White series, and I've got numbers 20, 003 and 67. They go really nicely together. So yeah, I think I did some good picking to get all these to go well together. There's also the fruit series, and these are crystal cat eyes, which are absolutely stunning. And this one is apple, so I did apple orchard with some blossom and that, if you've not already seen that. So I'm not using the apple orchard today. I'm going to use this, which is pink bubble. I saw somebody in the comments say, well, they're not even fruits, but I think pink bubble is to do with bubble tea, or boba tea. You know, they put little strawberry pearls that sort of float about in your tea. I think that's where it's come from. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Yeah, but it's a beautiful, beautiful shimmer on that one. So I'm going to use these. So I'm going to do a little bit of painting and quite a few stickers. So I've got some out already. Well, I've pulled a few, I have them all in a folder. So I've pulled a few little stickers out here to use. And I'm going to start with, oops. I'm going to start with, because I don't know what I'm doing as yet, but I do know I want to do a strawberry milkshake. So I'll start with that, and we'll have that on the ring finger. There we go. Right, I'll base coat them all, and I'll come back and we'll start putting some colours on. So I'm going to paint all of the background with this CG003, which is a really, really pale pink. So I'm just going to wipe off the inhibition layer, and then I shall stick some little tiny bits of strawberries on. So I've already got this one, which has got little cut bits. I mean, I could cut these up if I haven't got any of them, but I've got them anyway, so I'll use them. And I'm going to have them dotted about all over. So I'll just speed this little bit up for you. So I'm just mixing a little bit of that CG003 with some base, just to make it even thinner. So it's going to be like a really sort of milky pink. This brush needs softening. So that'll do. So I'm going to paint that over everything. Right, I'll cure that. And then I'm going to put some more little stickers over the top of that again. So I'll wipe off the tacky layer, put some more stickers on. So I'll just put another coat of that little mix over. So maybe I didn't need to mix the base coat with it. That CGO 003 would have been alright. Straight off the bat. So I'm going to just put a few little strawberry bits on it. And then I'm going to do some bubbles, which I've not seen around for a while. So I'll do the bubbles. So that'll do. And then, bubbles wise, I want white. I want white for the bubbles. So I'm just doing some white at the top. And maybe frothing down a little bit. And I've got a little pot of bubbles, basically, that I made. I'm just going to put some on the top of there. They're fading a bit fast, these bubbles. Let's get it in the lamp. I should have made them fresh. If I brought up my whisk up, I could do it, but if you froth up the froth, the bubbles get smaller. So at a certain point when you froth it in the water, if you froth the froth, they get smaller. And that's what I've done, but anyway, they've gone now. So this is the bubbles. So top of the milkshake. Yeah, so it's kind of running down the edge. Over here. I've got some little 3D fruits. I'll try one of these on it. Yeah. Oh, clean that off in a minute. I think those let's try this. Try a bit of super top coat on the bubbles. And then put some more bubbles on. See how that works. I think it's making them pop straight away. So I used washing up liquid for my bubbles, but I think it might be better with soap or shampoo or something. Oh yeah, we've still got texture. So I'm going to try and have a look at it with this on. Might be too big. No, I'm going to stick that on. I think it's cute. Yeah, that is cute. So whatever glue you want to use. This one I want to do as a tablecloth, so I'm doing CG 020. And we'll make it like a little check tablecloth. So that's our 2 coats. So I've got some of the 067 and the CG 003 on there just to make this checked nail. So I'm going to go on the diagonal, I think. Come on, bend brush. So I'm going to go on the diagonal like this. And cure that on. So I've just frozen that, now I'm going to go back the other way. I'm mixing a tiny little bit of that pink in with this. And I'm just going to paint those squares. Just where they cross. Now I want some thin lines in this darker one. I'll twist my brush, make it quite thin. So.
Smooch.
And I want this super smooth, so I'm going to super top coat first and then give it a little buff. So I'm just using a little square buffer just to buff that off, but I'm going to do it over my bin over here. So that's buffed. So it's almost matte. And then I'm going to use some little cake. Well, these are water decals, so if you're wondering how to apply water decals, don't skip the next bit. So I'm just doing a base now instead of another top coat, and then I can put the water decals on it. So also it'll help with that, smoothing it all out. There we go. I'll cut round what I want. I've got so water decals, if you don't know, they'll have a papery back rather than a plasticky back, and you'll see a film over them like that. So I'm going to have, let's have a strawberry roulade. Close, but don't have to be too close. So that's that one. Because it'll only leave behind the bit around the roulade. It won't leave. If it were an inch across what you've cut, it would still only leave the little bit. So we'll have strawberry cheesecake. I think I want to go to this picnic. That's that one. You get as close as you can without cutting into it, just so it doesn't, it's less chance of creasing up. But I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see, there's a line round there. That is all that will be left. I'm going to leave that on and show you, actually. So, cheesecake, roulade. That's it. Right, I can leave the tacky layer on. That won't be a problem. But I've got my stamper. I'll just make sure that that's clean. Can't see through it an awful lot, this one, but it'll do. A little tray of water. And a brush. Any old brush. So I'm going to put the roulade on. No, I'll put the biggest one on first, the cake. And just wet the bottom. That'll probably take about 10 to 15 seconds. You could line up your stampers if you've got a few and wet them and then put them on as you go along. That'll save some time. So as soon as it's done, that'll start to move, and I go slightly sideways with that. Don't need masses of water. I can feel it sliding a bit. Right. Look at the shape of the paper. But when I move that away, you've just got the cake. It doesn't go this big, like this. That's that. I'm going to just damp off the wet off there. Make sure it's flat. Now he is going to go up here. That's it. So strawberry cake, and we'll have a roulade next. And a quick swig of my cup of tea. There we are. So that should be ready. Nearly. It's not going. Oh, now it is. There we are. So I'll just let them air dry just for a second, and then I'll top coat those. I think I'm going to do that one in all this pink bubble, because I just think it's gorgeous. just bring the set alive. So second coat of this pink. So while I just do this, let me just say thank you to anybody using my discount code for buying on Bone Pretty. If you have, I don't blame you because it's a whacking 22%. And if you want to mention your name, let me know what you've bought. Like Karina, thank you so much. Had a bit of a shopping spree, didn't you, love? And she even told me what she bought, which is dead exciting. I get as excited when you guys have been shopping as when I do. So yeah, thank you very much to Karina and anybody else that's used my discount code. It really helps me. It is an affiliate link, so I get a little bit of money for you buying, but you guys get that big discount, so it's a win-win. So yeah, that's 2 coats of that one. So it's in the description box below, and I'll put it up on screen now. So as I said in the last video, it's a good idea to save into a playlist that's private to you on your YouTube account, that's got any discount codes in. So whether you do nails or resins or whatever you do crafting wise, if you find anybody with discount codes, make yourself a codes playlist, and then you can always go back and find your codes or screenshot the list of discount codes that we've got. So yeah, but don't forget to use them whatever you do, because I've done it myself when I've bought somewhere and forgot to put my code in. I think I did it last time. I spent £100 and it was like, ah, oh, no. Anyway, if you go with one of the links, that helps me out anyway, but the codes are great. It's very rarely beaten my code unless they've got sales on. And if they've got sales on, I'll come back and tell you that that's a better code. But I'll always let you know. Right, I just want some fresh fruit on this, so which ones should I go for? You know, I've got these, which I think are really cute, but I don't know now whether to go with those. With the bow. Oh, I quite like the bow. Or shall I use these? Oh, I might use these and that bow. Yeah, I'm going to do. So these are stickers. You can see the ring. You can see the ring round them. You can see the stickers, and it's plasticky. So I'm going for these are a little bit thicker. Some stickers are really thin. Oh, I'm going to wipe off my tacky layer first. Yeah, try and remember to do that. So I'll have these down at the bottom. Make sure all my edges are down. Sometimes they're not quite cut right. Can I get around that? Please come off, because I want you. You're not going to want to, are you? Let's try this side. Goodness me. Oh, it's cool. So I want that up at the top. That's pretty. Am I in the middle? No. That's still not straight. I don't think I can pull it up again. It'll just fall to bits if I do. Anyway, Phil's just shouted up, and my son and daughter-in-law are coming with my grandson, so that's lovely. So this again is going to be a set done in 2 halves. So I'm having that just as it is. So I'm going to base coat first, just to secure. You're not going to believe this is actually 2 days later. I've been busy doing other things. Anyway, so let's give that a little brush, because that's been sat after its matte top coat. And what did I say I was going to do? Pink bubble on it. That's right. So let's give it a little shake. And see if I can find my magnet, which is probably by now attached. Oh, it is. Look, it's attached to my tweezers. So I've got that right. It's usually attached to something when I can't find it. Yeah, so I'm doing French on this one because this colour's what this, well, all of these colours are what this video is all about, really. So let's do French on this, because why not put yourself through it? So a little bit more modern shape. I like it. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Can you see it moving? Really pretty. Let's have a look, see if I've got any more strawberries. Yeah, one. I'm going to put them little strawberries on, I think. And I'm going to have them sat in the blossom. So, let's go for... this one with the one flower. Right, glue. Where's my glue? Lost it. Where is it? There it is. So, I'll stick this one on the bottom and then decide whether I'm putting the other one on or not. So, do I want this up here? Yeah, I think I do actually. Look at me putting 3D bits on. So I'm just going to base coat over my stickers and around my strawberries. I don't have any green painted on after. I think it's all underneath it, but I want to get some under the edge of those strawberries as well. So I'm going to top coat this. Oh God, I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here. So because it's 2 days later, I can't remember what I've said and what I haven't said. So these 3 colours here are Silky White series. Pink Bubble and this apple that I showed you earlier is from the Fruit series. Discount code, if you're interested, is 22%. So please don't miss out on that. It's too good to miss. So this is my version of the strawberry picnic nails I promised her. I don't know why, as soon as I saw this Fruit series, I said to her, oh, I want to do the apple one and I want to do the strawberry one. I just had the urge. Oh, and while I'm talking about strawberries, has anybody seen the advert for Marks and Spencer's diamond strawberries? It shows where they grow them and that. Oh, God, they're massive and they look beautiful. I've no idea how much they cost, but I'm going to have to get off to Marks and have a look. So I'll get these mounted up and I'll come and show you what they all look like without all this mess. So while I take them off, that was the old set, the apple ties with that apple one. So if you haven't seen that one already, I did some little painted blossom and stuff in it. There. Come on. Oh, using my nails as tools, that's very naughty. Oh, there. Are you enjoying the summer heat? Or is it too much for you? I know a few of you said to me last time that you prefer spring or winter even. I can cope with how it is today. If it gets too much, I'll just stay inside. I'm very lucky that the front of the house gets a little bit of sun on it first thing, and then after that it doesn't get any sun on the front, it's all on the back. So if you want to sit in the sun, you can. If you don't, I can go and sit in the front room where it's nice and chilled. So, oh, made a mess on that one, but never mind. I'll do for now. It's when the sticky stuff comes up around the edge. Do you like my little tablecloth now? Can't see much of tablecloth now, can you? Never mind, eh? Thought them stickers were smaller than they are, but a milkshake. It's the only one I've done in matte. I don't know why, I just thought it needed it. Would you gloss that? Maybe I should have done. Should I? Should have done some more in matte, shouldn't I? I don't use matte very often. Get in. What we're doing here. That's it. So, strawberry picnic. Thank you very much, Pawn Pretty. Good enough to eat. Yeah, look at that cat eye. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I do love you loads. Appreciate your comments. And the fact that you keep coming back. Take care. Love you loads. Don't forget to look after each other. Get your sunscreen on. Love you. Bye.